Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, your beloved Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Dad, Nooch Too Good, and we are here today. I was working on something there. Let me get to, where is that? There we go. Hey, I am here to do roster reviews. We're just going to play Galaxy of Heroes. I'm going to play more Rada. Rada is wrecking. Like, he's an absolute home wrecker in Coliseum. It's kind of crazy what Rada, in fact, let's just go ahead and load it up here, and we will remove everybody else from the, I mean, if you wanted any more reason to really get after these legendary champions, it does definitely seem, and he's way over there, by the way. He's way over there. It definitely does seem like these new legendary era champions are, and I'm gonna move here. Let me move myself a little bit so you can check out the action. Are just gonna be wrecking Coliseum like nobody's business. Anyway, we are here. Anybody interested in a roster review can pony up, and we've got nobody in line yet, so you're good to go, and we're just gonna play around a little bit. I do have an announcement. I'm gonna put it out tomorrow. I'll just put the video out tomorrow, and I'm gonna make the announcement here. No early stuff. So, will the legendary next time be this strong? Well, Cassian was pretty strong. Rada's a little unique in that he actually is built for solos. Like, he's going solo here, but he's built to do it. Most other characters in the game are heroes in the game, I guess, are not built to be solo champions. But Rada gets all sorts of bonuses if he's alone. Hang on a second. Turn that fan off. I don't think Twitch is getting the message there. Check the pinned message, Twitch. Check the pinned message. Oh, that's just... Okay, never mind. Pinned message, guys. Pinned message, guys. That in there? Let me check something. No, that's not right. Gotta check that here. Grab this. Do this. Go here. Click this. Grab that. Do that. And save. Now. This should work. How's the new home search? Well, our house is under contract to sell it. Our house... Our house is under contract to sell it. And we have a closing date set up, so we're good there. Got the house sold. Our first choice for a home, somebody just way, like blew up the whole market and bid way above list price, and we were comfortable with, like, we liked it a lot, but it's like, we're not going that crazy for it. Our second choice, we thought we had it all wrapped up, and then there's some weird shenanigans going on with another realtor, so I don't know what's going on. We do have a third choice in mind. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We will find a home. I'm not worried about that, but geez. Sheesh. Auto basic is the best? That's fine. I mean, you know. We don't need him like running his stacks of bleed, is that what we're saying? Hang on, Mrs. Nooch is calling. Like I said, guys, I have a lot of personal things going on right now. Nothing bad, just a lot of things. Selling a house, buying a house. I'm just, there's just a lot going on. So, I was talking to Mrs. Nooch right there about the situation and what we're working through. So, you know, if the phone rings and my realtor's on the phone or my wife's on the phone, I got to get the phone. And I got to answer the phone and I got to have some conversations. So just be aware. Just be aware, okay? Be aware. Let's see here. Anyway, thanks for the help in chat, everybody. Nooch on tier 12, take Rada, Embo, Bane, and Drug. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. Rada, Embo, Bane, and just this and nothing else? Why would I take somebody else? If I'm gonna blow it up, and why would I? Okay, well, these two are Hut Cartel, right? Yeah. Hut Cartel, Hut Cartel. Why wouldn't I take another character? Why would I leave only these four? That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Okay, we can try it. Let's see what happens here. All right, so we just go basic apparently. All right. All those counters are super sexy, I'll tell you that much. Okay, now Embo, that should recover protection, right? That didn't work. I'm always trying to get those crits. Okay, let's call in Rada here. Yeah, you know what? This is building up a bunch more damage. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I don't see what you're saying. I guess I got a high score. I mean, I'm not excited about it. It was the same. It was a lot shorter. The time, a lot of time. The time commitment was a lot less. I'll say that. Maybe I had bad RNG with Rada getting targeted right away. We don't want Embo in the lead though, right? Do we want Embo in the lead? It didn't seem like they would. Let's try that. I don't know. Is that different? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. We got the middle one down. We want to. Maybe we want to spread this out. Let's go ahead and spread it out. Do that. He didn't recover protection in the lead, so you were wrong about that. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. I'm used to it. I'm good at being wrong. Okay, at least Rada didn't get knocked out that time. It's much worse. It's much worse with no Rada lead. So Rada's got to be the lead. Rada's got to be the lead. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. No, he's got to be the lead. Yeah, they just die really fast. In fact, let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Okay. Now. Regardless, Rada is just tearing up Coliseum. Just tearing it up. All right, where am I here? I gotta spend some energy. What do I have to spend energy on right now? And do I have like Leia's ult? I'm trying to get let's see here. I need to stop spending that so I can get it up. Let's go back here and do this. Here I'm just trying to get shards. Where'd that get me on shard shop currency? 4,400? Okay. Okay. I got to buy it, but I'm at 69 right now. I don't think I have any more. Did I do this? Yeah. I don't think I have any more regular energy to spend here on the light side. So we're just going to go and do, unless this is regular energy. Light side, okay. Yeah, if you didn't do the strategy, if you didn't do light speed farming, you're going to be hosed for rewards for sure. For sure. Okay, here we go. All you think of is schnitzel from chowder. I don't know what that means. Schnitzel from chowder. Is that a thing? I don't know what that. I don't know what that is. Is that a show or a? Is that a restaurant? Is there a restaurant called Chowder somewhere that serves schnitzel? I don't know why Mob Enforcer would be that much beta great. I mean, I guess I'll try it for you, but I don't know. I should have saved that stun. We'll save this one. Let's get back over to Han. We can maybe have him do a bunch of damage here, or is that just a Grand Arena thing? Doesn't matter. We're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good! It's gotta be an Ewok. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. It was a show on Cartoon Network. One of the characters... Oh, yeah, you got me there. That was always... Why the... Okay, there's one. Now I can go do that shard shop currency and do another one. We're getting close. Close-ish. Good job getting Bo-Katan and Mandalore. Congratulations. How's everybody doing? The game's really quiet lately. You notice that? The game is just really quiet. Like, we keep waiting for... I mean, there's a new era coming out soon. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on the next Galactic Legend. There's been zero mention of a new raid by Capital Games. That's pretty frustrating to me, honestly. I really thought we'd have a new raid by now. Or at least have it announced or something. Something. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got some stuff on my tooth. Got it. I don't think we probably won't get around to Han again like last time. Niece is making it work, and we're done. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Still waiting on a new road planet? When was the last new road planet? thanks for the sub, Ragnarok. Last new rote planet, what was it? I don't remember. I need 4 more of those and we'll be done. We're not in rote right now, so I don't think I can see it, can I? Not on this guild. I don't remember what the last rote planet was. You would think they could add something like Now Hutta would be a planet you would add, right? Perhaps. You are annoyed with Capital Games' lack of transparency. Get used to it, man. I've never really understood the cloak and dagger routine with stuff in the game around here. It's, you know, even when they launched, the most transparent they've ever been about a big game change was Relic Delta. They told everybody months ahead of time. They had their content creator testing group, and then we all talked about it for a while, and then it came out. Then the Coliseum came out, and it was like, this is a mess. It was a mess at the start. Like, it was, they didn't break everybody in and say, hey, here's how this game mode's gonna work. Be prepared. It starts slow. It builds over time. It was like none of that. It was just like, get ready for an exciting new game mode. It was like, this isn't very exciting, but it's much better now than it was before. We have to figure everything out for ourselves. I think I heard Arnold talking about, yesterday in a video where, like, we already got the, we've already seen the data mine for Squad Arena, like, disappearing from the game. That was 2 weeks ago, and haven't said a word about it. Like, what are you hiding? Can we get a little more? I don't know. I mean, I know they did say it's going away, and we didn't expect that, but I'm guessing that everything is going to reset with the next era. And that's when we'll see the new era arena drop in when we get through Stormtrooper or Snowtrooper Commander. And that's what I'm guessing. I don't know, though. I don't know. But just kind of a lot of what are we saying? Radio silence. Radio silence at the moment. Have I done all these events? Yeah. I can't do this. I don't have Jedi Knight Luke yet. I'm close to Jedi Knight Luke, aren't I? Is it worth it to spend a Relic 5 Lightspeed token on Wicket that only requires Relic 3 for GLA? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you've got a Galactic Legend requirement, you can get Relic 3 tokens though. Do I have any of them? No, but you can, like, this is a Relic 1 token. I think that the Chromium tokens, if you buy the Lightspeed, era, what do we call it? Episode Pass. Yeah, Chromium is a Relic 3, so you could do that, but that's like a Spectre. You have to go buy a Chromium that applies to attackers or something. A little harder to get your hands on that. I don't even think they sell Chromiums. Yeah, no Lightspeed tokens on sale right now at all. So yeah, it's worth it getting that Erodium token for your requirements, even if they're only Relic 3. You will not be unhappy doing that. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. $2024 was the last new planet was Mandalore. Okay. Thoughts on the Malicos bundle? That's probably worth buying. Yeah, $40. If you've got Seer Junda and you've got Baby Cal, and if you got either Star Killer or Maul, Terry Malicos is worth buying. I mean, he's actually a Grand Arena, he's just a home wrecker in Grand Arena, so on a Seer Junda team. So, yeah, I think that's worth purchasing. If you got money burning a hole in your pocket and you got some Omicrons and Zetas to put on him. He does need the Omicrons and Zetas, that's for sure. Baby Cal's not that hard to farm. It would still be worth it to have him. Because the thing about the Proving Grounds / Conquest Lightspeed bundles is they're really pretty rare. Like, they come around, but they don't come around often. So, you know, if you're looking to, if you're thinking about doing one of those Proving Grounds Lightspeed bundles, you may not see it again for a year. I haven't taken a look at the cadence on those, but they don't come around very often. Like, they're pretty, what's the right word? Vapid? They're pretty, they're rare. They're rare. How many packs do you have to buy for every era? It's gonna be, well, 6 times 5, right? 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 times 5 is 30. I'm gonna make a video when we get around to the next era. I'll have another video out how to Lightspeed farm, how to get all the tokens. We'll get that video out to you guys. You'll have it. You'll have it. I promise. I promise you. You bought Terra Malicos like 6 months ago? Okay, maybe every 6 months. Something to be aware of. Something to be aware of, that they just, Lightspeed bundles are just kind of random and you don't know when they're coming out. That's all. That's all I'm saying. What else we got here? I think that's it for this account. I am currently working on my Bo-Katan farm. Just got to get 5 of these. Can I get them anywhere? That's wow. I get 10,000. How do I have 10,000 of those? Well, let's finish Bam. Although I ended up taking him Relic 8 when I think of that when I did the event, because it was such a bear. And then all I got left is gonna be IG-12 and Paz Vizsla. Let's see what we can do with them. Are you completely free to play when it comes to purchasing shard packs for the era? Yeah, I don't buy on my main account where I'm not free to play. I just buy the $100 bundles that just give you all the stuff. I don't buy the packs. So if you see me buying a crystal pack for a character, a marquee pack, that is going to be free to play. I don't these packs right here. On my pay to play account, I just buy this. This just gives you 130 shards. I buy that and the episode pass. It gets me everything I need, and I'm good. And I don't have to bother with random draws and stuff. On the free to play, that's where I'm pulling the 5 card and the 1 card. I can't believe the 5 card's still in there, actually. How do you do the review again? You can donate or join. Down at the bottom of the screen. The little dollar button down there. I think we can do some memberships here. Hey, hi, hi, hi. Believe I can give away some membership. There's 5. And there's 5 more. There we go. Welcome to the channel, everybody. How do you earn that many crystals? Boy, guys, if I had $1 for every time somebody asked me how to do Lightspeed farming, I would have probably $5,000. I cannot get around these questions. I answer these questions over and over and over and over again on every stream. I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad you're here, Bungee Cord. I would refer you to a couple videos of mine. Let me make like a thing here. Hold on. Ah, come on. There we go. Here's one. And then this one. There we go. Now we do this. There you go. Okay. Those videos will help you with everything you've got. And once again, I will publish a video. I will publish a video when the next era is announced about how you can save up crystals and do it free to play. And we'll talk about the whole shooting match front to back. Every time we have an era, I'll do that video for all the new folks each time out. So just be prepared. It'll be out. It'll be out. I'm also looking at making a... Well, that would have been helpful to remind me, M-Stretch. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell, dude. I literally... YouTube is stupid and doesn't show me membership levels, and I have no idea who belongs at what level, and I really apologize for that. That is my problem, and I have fallen down on the job, but it's become impossible for me to keep up with who is at what level of membership, because we have a lot of members around here, and that's a positive thing, but I have no idea. So what would be better is if you just came in and said, I'm on the High Council, can I get my review? That would be helpful, just going forward, just that would help me. Then I would know, yeah, let's do the review instead of going through the rules and everything else, because I don't know. You just give me your ally code, yes. Just type in your ally code, and I gotta check it. And YouTube sucks right now. It's not uploading anything or downloading anything. Holy crap. That's not what I wanted to do. There's my member list. Yeah, I can't keep anything straight anymore. Yeah, I wish they would just color code or have something that'll show me what level people are at, so. This won't be in here either. I'm gonna have to go look at the channel. Yep, every time. 1 second. Yep, there we go. All right, M-Stretch, just give me your ally code, bud. There is no queue. We are currently waiting on a queue. Does the method I'm watching on have to match where my membership is at? God, why is everything so fucking hard? All I want to do is offer a service, and all I ever do is generate more and more and more and more and more endless questions from everyone all the time. I don't even know what to do anymore. All I do is spend all day on the phone answering really stupid questions from not intelligent people or just jerks. I try to just come here. It doesn't matter where you're watching. If you've got a membership, you've got a membership. If you've got a YouTube membership and you're watching on Twitch, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now, how do I check and see? Well, you're on there. Bellrock Fafnir, if you would like your review, you can get your review, my friend. You can get your review. So first we've got Matthew Stretch. Red Dragon God has joined the stream. This is for M Stretch and Red Dragon God, our High Council members today. No, you don't have to join in 2 different places or fork out in 2 different places. You can join on YouTube and watch on Twitch and get your review. I don't care. Mystic Matt, give me that ally code, my friend. No, you're fine. It's just me crashing out. I'm not kidding you, dude. I am this close to snapping on a daily basis at the real job. I am this close. And I will say, I do snap a lot. I just have to mute my microphone to do it. I shouldn't talk about it. It is emotionally draining. Completely and utterly emotionally draining. I gotta get moved. And some things can happen. It's really been wearing me out. It's been. It doesn't matter. I need to not talk about it. I need to not talk about it. Because nothing's gonna change there. I'm writing everybody down right now that's got reviews coming. And I gotta go check that. Okay. I need your ally code, Balrock. I need your ally code. I think that... All right, let me... If I open up... this may get ugly. I tried not to talk about it. I am so close to doing YouTube full time. And I mean that. I am so close that working a miserable job for a corporation where I really can't stand any of it is absolutely crushing my soul lately. And that's where I sit. If I was 25 and just building a career and whatever, I really wouldn't care. I would do my job, and there's other parts of it where, I don't want to get into it too much. I was hired as, I'll tell you this. I was hired as part of a big remote team because I had, I was looking for a new career. So as hard as a big part of a big remote team, I have an MBA, I have 30 years of experience, I got all this experience in management, and I didn't want to manage anymore. I was just done with that. And so I got this job, and it was like, okay, you spend 2 years on the phones, talking to people, building your skill sets, learning the business, and then after 2 years, you can apply out to other positions. I'm like, well, that's good. I mean, I feel like I've got a good resume built up. I'm going to do my job really well. I manage my time. I mean, I've been a good employee for a long, long time for a lot of different companies. And the 2-year mark comes around, and I've networked myself in the group that I want to work in. I've talked to multiple managers. I've met with a bunch of people in the group. I've really, got myself in, and I'm a remote employee. And I applied for this job, and they had this big mass hiring event in that group. And I'm like, I want to get in there. So I applied for it, got invited to this big teams meeting where they talked about the job and explained what was going on, and never got a call. And like 3 weeks later, I'm telling my boss, I'm like, I haven't heard a word on this. She's like, you need to reach out. So I reach out, and the HR rep just gives me the pat answer. We had a lot of qualified candidates, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, thanks for nothing, and what the heck? I spent the last 6 months networking and working at this. My numbers are just unbelievable. Well, like a week after I found that out, the company issues this big message that in order for you to apply for any position internally, you have to be in a physical location for the company. Basically, if you are a remote employee, F you. F you. I know we hired you as remote. I know we told you that you should be working to find more jobs, and at the 2-year mark you could get another job, because I didn't take this job to be on the phones for the next whatever years. I took the job to be on the phones for a couple of years, get into a position where I can manage my own time, my own days. That's not available to me at this job. I don't want to go out and find another job because, like I said, I'm this close to doing YouTube full time. So I don't want to go out and find another corporate job for another company and then quit, a few months later. Like, hey guys, sorry, I got this other thing I'm doing. I don't need you. So I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck answering blasted phones 40 hours a week. And I've been told to just suck it up and deal with it. And I'm not dealing with it very well. I'm not dealing with it very well. I'm not dealing with it very well. Hang on, I gotta get this call. There's too much going on in my life. I gotta take this call. Yeah, that was the moving company we got to hire. So, yeah, that's what we're looking at. That's what I'm looking at. How what the heck is your name? How do I delete? I don't know what that is. But here's the thing. Why is the music off? Here's the thing with that is I'm currently in the process of selling this house and buying another house. And that's when life starts, when I buy the new house. That's when life has to apply. Because right now, to qualify for a loan for the new house, I need the income. See, I'm right smack in the middle of a complete and utter life transition. And I'm a little stressed out. So if I've been around a little bit less, maybe not publishing quite as many videos, it's just, but I definitely went all in May and did my best to do as much content as I could. And I proved to myself and my wife, I think, that we can make this work. I've talked a lot about insurance costs, and that's still a hurdle we'll have to overcome along the way. But I know exactly what a content creation career looks like, and I'm very confident that that will work, that will absolutely work. Absolutely. Between this channel that's already established and getting that gaming channel really running, 100% it'll work. I just have to get moved into the new house before I could even think about that transition. And that's where I am. We're moving about 4 hours away. So, sorry, we'll get these reviews done, guys. I have everybody's. Is there anybody wanted a review that didn't give me that paid or is a member and didn't give me an ally code yet? Leo the Pog, that is also not how it works, my friend. On Twitch, it's the bits. Go take a look at the bits over there. But it really does piss me off a lot that a corporation hires like 300 people on a remote basis, tells them to work hard to find their way into a new job, and I don't think one person out of that entire organization was ever hired for a new position at the company working remotely. I think that everybody that got a new position had to move to a location, a physical location, to get moved up to a new job. I don't think they hired anybody for any other positions other than answering the God-blessed phones all day long. And
556 by 689 x 258. Mostly just want to see how I stack up on the graph. Currently working on PKH show for the mod maths. Finishing all the relic levels I need to deal with Delta on my GL teams. Also check out.
So that's my life right now. I've just got this major transition. I got you, Fenrir. Right now I've got M-Stretch, Mystic Max, Six Shock, Paulus Pagel, and Fenrir in line for reviews. Oh no, you don't trust. I know you don't trust any. It's, well, not trusting something is very different from, I'm just in a very, I feel like I'm in a very unique position. I got this entire career move built in, ready to go, but I have to take care of this big transition before I can do that. And not trusting a corporation is one thing. Being actually told, we will not promote you no matter your skills and abilities and skill sets and experience, is quite a different communication. And it's a first for me. And yeah. Hopefully we get an offer on a house and we're good to go. We just got to make another month here. Gotta text my wife this year. Hold on. All right. Bungee Cord, your membership is a Disciples membership. Your member, I literally just looked it up. Your membership is a Disciples membership. Yeah. So, yeah, you would need to up that to a Knights membership to qualify. Well, I'm a little bit past. So one of my best friends is like, you know, And he's right. And I'm just in this weird spot. I just feel like I'm in this weird spot. Maybe I need to feel unique for whatever, but he's like, I feel like I get even with the company every 2 weeks. I get my paycheck and I'm get even. I'm like, I get it. I just can't be talked down at this point. And that's kind of where I am. It's kind of where I am, so. Let's get some reviews started. So that's where my life is right now. We're having some challenges with putting in bids for houses as well, so it's got to get moved. This is how it's going. I don't know. M stretch, I wrote it down wrong or something. I don't know. It's just pile it on, baby. Just pile it on. Six, 4, 5, 3, 8, 4. Man, I'm dyslexic too. I never had dyslexia problems before now either. I'm just. I think I'm a little stressed. That's really the bottom line of it, is just a little stressed. So. All right. We got Chokehold, we got Leia, we've got the Leviathan at 4 stars, Chromium 3. Get to my bot room here. Here we go, M stretch. We are at 0.56, 1.33 with a squad GP of 8.3 million. That's gonna be atrocious. That's gonna be atrocious. There's the front page, everybody. Guess the galactic power. Been slowly doing mods. Were you like a bottom dweller? I'm assuming you were already a bottom dweller on mods previously, so. Look at that. You have 30 years in import, export, and is it Fred Vandelay? Not Fred. Who is it? It's Art Vandelay. Like Art Vandelay. 30 years import-export company I worked for hired a young guy and he was on more money, so went to HR and said why and was told it was age discrimination. HR told you it was age discrimination? $12.858 million is the galactic power. Bellrock, if you're looking for your ally code, give me the if you're looking for give me your ally code. Twitch is confused about how ally codes work. Let's see, 12.858, 11.5, nothing there, 11.7. I don't think anybody got this. 11.7 is not close enough for me. 12.25 said Alex Doyle. That's the closest. Still not great. I mean, that's a short round of applause. A short round of applause. Let's get this pulled up here. I didn't get my mod score sheet out. All right, so here we are on the mod sheet. Last review was 9.207. Now we're at 12,858,613. Holy crap. How long has it been? And you haven't touched your mods at all. 0.56, 1.33, maybe. All right, well, the mods are really bad. For 12.8 million... well, Mr. Stretch. Well, Mr. Stretch, just to let you know, this is the score right here. If anybody's wondering where Mr. Stretch's mods fall on this beautiful chart, it's right there. Probably, everything considered, the worst mod score we have ever. I mean, this is pretty bad too. 12 million and 0.87. When you say slowly working on mods, ally code how to beef. When you say slowly working on mods, there you go. All right, well, we got Leviathan 4 stars, Profundity 4 stars, Executor 7. I'm a big fan. Where are you in Grand Arena? Chromium? What's going on here? Well, we started putting in dates, and I didn't put a date in there, did I? Started putting in dates like last October, so it's been at least like 9 or 10 months since you got a review. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Galactic Legends. The one thing I'll say about the Galactic Legends, they've got to be minimum Relic 7. You just can't have a Galactic Legend and not have them absolute minimum Relic 7. You just can't do it. So get these GLs, Luke included. Sit the Turtle. Actually, you've got 8 Galactic. You have all the Galactic Legends except Hondo and Ahsoka. They've got to be Relic 7. They've got to be Relic 7. This is not good enough. It's not good enough. Okay? So that's the first thing I would say. The second thing I would say is you can slow roll your way to 7 stars on Profundity and Leviathan, but it takes like 18 months if you do it that way. Actually, it's more. You get 10 shards a month. You need 250. That's 2 years. Do you really want to wait 2 years for these guys at 7 stars? I don't think so. I think I would be saving up or hoarding some crystals and get these things up to 7 stars. You gotta push those big capital ships to the 7. You can't sit on them at 4 stars. So just doing those things will help you perform in Grand Arena a little bit better. A fleet that you're going to use down the road, you're probably not using it right now. Well, maybe you are. The home one is a really great fleet, but the Raven's Claw is in the starting lineup. So you need to get that Raven's Claw to 7 stars. It's probably okay for you right now, and you're probably getting solid production out of your home one if you use it, although in Chromium, I don't know why you'd be using it all that much. Who retracted their message? What's going on? How to beef? Did you like put your thing in and then pull? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, you can do whatever account you want, Bellrock, whenever you want. You got your membership, so you're in. So I would work on getting those ships to 7 stars. I would farm, because what you're going to start doing, as you improve your mods, as you farm some datacrons, you could use some datacrons. I mean, this is... You've got what is basically a late game account with noob mods and noob datacrons and mid to late game ships. That's where you're sitting right now. See, like Starkiller at Relic 3, that's an absolute travesty. There's just nothing. Balin Skull at Relic 3, that's a travesty. So these are teams. Look. The most important characters on your roster, the important teams, that they have to be at least Relic 7 to work. They're just not going to work. And we're going to have Relic 11 pretty soon, so that'll go to Relic 8. You've got a character like Balin Skull. He's probably not getting anything done for you here at Relic 3. Maybe, but I'll bet he can get smacked around by a bunch of teams. Same with Starkiller. At Relic 3, it's just not going to work for it. You just got to build up these teams. Commander Ahsoka, obviously you'll take her to Relic 9 for Ahsoka anyway. For me, this roster is about 3 things. Maybe 4 things, but relic levels are a real problem. Any team that you're going to be using consistently in any game mode needs to be at release Relic 7. And keep in mind, if your guild is doing Rote, which I would hope you're in a guild that's doing Rise of the Empire territory battles, you need to have Relic 8 teams, or you got to have teams that can get through the game and participate with your guild. Relic 7's the minimum to really participate in Rote with your guild. So that's a problem across the roster here for a lot of teams and if you're going to be using or have a really good character like Balin Skull or Bo-Katan Mandalore, I'll bet she's not in good shape either. You don't have Bo-Katan Mandalore. I don't know why. Probably because your mods. I'll bet your mods are so bad that you can't do the Bo-Katan Mandalore event. Am I right? Am I right? Now, you will have some mods in this roster because it's so deep. You'll definitely need to move those mods around for the Bo-Katan event. Definitely. You just got Balin, okay. That's fine. When I see Starkiller Relic 3 and Balin Relic 3, it just hurts my heart. You're working on Ahsoka right now. And all your Galactic Legends at Relic 5 and 4 and 3, that's not good. Satil Shan at Relic 3 with no Zetas, no Omicron. So it's just all about taking your roster to a bigger point. And that's going to include relic levels and mods and datacrons. And then finishing those fleets. But you don't really need any farming at this point. You just need to increase your relic levels and your mods and probably work on farming some datacrons along the way. Okay. It's a really nice roster, a really nice collection. I guess it's a really nice collection. Now we need to turn it into a roster, right? I don't think I've ever used that analogy before. We may have coined a phrase or an idea today. It's a really nice collection. It's a really nice collection. Let's turn this thing into a roster. All right. Good? Good? Here we go. Luca Jim, if you want that review today, I need your ally code. You'll be getting Jar Jar along with Bo. Well, I mean, that's more characters for you. You got to get to Relic 7, so just be aware. You need Relic levels and some Zetas and some Omicrons. It's just kind of rounding out. It's a late game collection, but it's not a late game roster. Know what I mean? Mystic Mac.
If you are still taking reviews, you can give mine to someone who wants one.
Yeah, I'm not organizing that. Just FYI, Biggs. Yeah, you do have a nice membership. I am not organizing giving away reviews. If you want to give it away, you can pick somebody. That's fine. No problem. I'm not getting involved in the drama. Okay, well, we got Harbor Steel, who's got a review here if you want it. And we've also got Luca Jim. If you want your review today, I need the ally code. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, there I saw it. Okay. See, Biggs? See, Biggs? When people just ask why I don't do free reviews, this is why. We would have literally 100 people in here within 2 minutes, and great, but you just can't do it. We got to control the situation. Okay, looks like Dark Moon ET. And then Harbor Steel, if you want a review. Need that ally code. You see the problem? Yes. Yes. So we need Dark Moon to give their ally code and Harbor Steel, and that's gonna fill it up. I can't get any more in here today. Gonna run out of time, so we're full. Sorry, we're full today, guys. You'll have to catch me next time around. I would love to be here all evening and do them all night. And again, in the near future, I'll be able to take like a full day every week and just sit here and take them all day long. But right now, I can't. So. Can't see it. Just type it. I just need to step away. All right, Harbor Steel, I got it. And I got Dark Moody, okay. All right, here's just getting reviews. Mystic Mac right now, Sick Shock, Paulus Pagel, Fenrir, How to Beef, Luca Jim, Biggs, gave it to Dark Mooney, and then Harbor Steel. All right, that's our reviews today. All right, Mystic Mac, let's take a look. I just had to step away. Getting this all organized while maintaining my sanity is becoming more of a challenge every day. Okay, Mystic Mac, right there we got Leia. We're in Erodium 3. We got a Profundity. We are at 4.44, 7.73, 5.53 million squad GP. Again, guys, generally speaking, galactic powers are somewhere in the range of this times 2 minus 20%. In the range, okay? Just so we bring everybody on board, there's the front page. Gets the galactic power. YouTube is really bogged up. I can't stop the calls. Hold on. I have to call my wife. Sorry, guys. Like I said, we're in the middle of trying to buy a house, and our second house just fell through too. So. Okay, sorry. Again, we're in the middle of negotiating to try to find our next house. Our first two choices, we got way outbid on one, which we were fine with on the first choice. The second choice, we thought we were in good position and somebody was already in there we didn't know about. And so we're on our third choice, which is still a really nice house. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna try to get these reviews done. We are on Mystic Mac. The guesses were in. I don't know. You know what we're gonna do, guys? I'm gonna stop. We're not gonna do any more Galactic Power guesses on this roster review stream. I'm sorry. I know it's normal. I just have a lot of side stuff going on at the moment, and it's just interrupting the flow. I want to get these reviews done, and I don't want to cost anybody any time. So for this one, 8.7 million. Jagati said 8.7. Jagati said 8.7 on Twitch. We had 8.7 also from Owen James. If anybody want 8.71, they won't get. It's Owen James and Jagati. You're the wieners. Good job. Good job. All right, we're gonna skip the guessing just because I'm a little bit betwixt and between right now. All right, Mystic Max, sorry about that. We will get these reviews done. I apologize to everybody who's having to put up with my life stuff today. I apologize. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm not looking anymore. I don't know. I've thought about just eliminating the guessing altogether. It just gets a little bit dramatic sometimes. It wouldn't have been a traumatic event if we got... I really wanted that. Well, anyway. It's a good thing we had 3 choices, I'll tell you that much. All right. What was our mod score? 4.44, 7.73. We last did this one a couple months ago. Is that right? Nice mod improvement. That's going in blue. Maybe it'll come back out when I put the Galactic Power in. 8708731. All right, so you're green on your mod score. That's the top 25th percentile. It looked blue. Blue is the top 10 percentile, but you're not quite there. But that's a good mod score. That's a good mod score. Just to show you where it falls on the averages, 8.7 million, 7.73. At 9 million, the average is 5.1. So you're up here, in the 10 million range. So good mod score. Good mod score. All right, guys. I'm really, really sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Just real life stuff is going on. We have the Executor, Profundity at 5 stars. I would imagine we are thinking about getting to the Leviathan. Not really. This should be on your radar, Mystic Mac. That's the one thing I would think about. We do have... Your home one fleet is limited. It's good, but limited. Okay, I could deal with that. I could deal with that. You're 9 months off of Fury class. Okay, well that's, 6 months is just about, just make sure you're aware of your time and where you are with your Sith ships and what you got to do to farm them. So just keep that in mind. You've started farming, good. So you've got it on the mind. Well done. The fact that you just knew that offhand, that's strong and tells you know what you're doing. Okay. Okay. I've shared a lot of personal stuff with you guys today. I'm sorry. I'm really it's really kind of feeling it right now. I'm really kind of feeling it right now. I just got to be honest. This is a lot. There's a lot going on. A lot happening. Okay. You're in a Zeta hole thanks to doing too many journeys back to back, but would like to know your thoughts on next journeys or potential Relic Delta upgrades. Okay. Okay. You're doing some Datacron farming as well. Not a lot, but some. And you're in what? I think you were in Erodium. Well, you've only got 3 GLs. This is probably an Erodium type roster. Leia, Luke, and Jabba. The entire OT done. Starkiller. Sirjunda, Balin, Skull. Great Mothers. Ponchos. I think Peridias are there. Yep. I would do Bo-Katan Mandalore as my next journey. I would just make that happen. You'll love her. She's going to be great for you in Grand Arena. I appreciate that, Alex. Thank you. Yeah, it's like it's not even bad stuff. It's just, well, it's kind of bad. We lost on our first 2 choices for a house, but I just need to get it resolved. I need to move on to the next phase of the life. I just need to get there. Oh, they're in my inbox. Now I gotta see. I have to read this. I have to read this. Let me finish this review and then I'm gonna read that and then we'll get to all of our quickies here. Bo-Katan Mandalore to me is a big priority. I think you'll get this up for Leviathan. No Satil Shan yet. You could be pushing Conquest a little harder. I think it's time for you to move in on some Galactic Legend action. Like, at 8.7 million, 3 Galactic Legends. Okay, so get Bo-Katan Mandalore. Then let's pivot around and maybe we're going to go get Kylo or Rey. If you want to pick the next best Galactic, I would probably do Kylo based on what I'm seeing here. I would be going for Kylo. I'd be going for Kylo. And then, you know, Rey's a little farther off for you, especially if you're free to play. You don't have Commander Ahsoka yet, but you're going to be getting Proving Grounds characters pretty soon. You were moving on Jawas too. I would do, I mean, not Jawas, Gungans. I would do Bo-Katan, Mandalore, Kylo Ren, Screaming Leader Kylo Ren. You'll be around working on Leviathan by that point. I'd be working on Rey. Honestly, you're going to get those UFUs unlocked. You're going to want to have Rey on the roster. You're a little Zeta poor, though, you said. And see, to me, the next two are Kylo and Rey. I think that's your next two GLs. If you want to go a different route, you can go Kylo. Kylo's next. Just do Kylo. And then get Gas. And then get Gas. You got him. I'd be working on Gas, because then you can pivot over and go get Galactic Legend Ahsoka and Hondo. I would say Kylo, Ahsoka, and Hondo, probably in that order. Kylo, Bo-Katan Mandalore, Kylo, your Leviathan's mixed in there. Get your Gas so you can go get Ahsoka, then maybe swing to Pirate King Hondo, and then you could deal with stuff after that. Maybe get Jar Jar in the middle. Maybe get Jar Jar in the middle of all of that. That's the direction I would be going here. That's the direction I'd be going. As far as Relic Delta, Balin Skull is a guy that really wants to have extra Relic levels. He's so good. You get him 8 and 9. He does really, really good stuff. Starkiller, of course, at 8 or 9 is a killer. Cursant at higher Relic levels becomes even a bigger tank for your Jabba team. Trey is a really kind of Relic Delta proof in a lot of ways. Those are the ones that jump out. Wampa, I want to have a Relic 7. I don't want a Relic 5 Wampa. Malik, you'll get up for Leviathan eventually here. Yeah, those are the ones I'm looking at. Those are the ones I'm looking at. Cool beans? If you can squeeze in Rey somewhere along the way, she's just really good, especially if you get Ben Solo coming around. She's going to be really, really good for you. Really, really good. Nice roster, nice mods. Let's start rounding out some Galactic Legends. That's my feedback. Maybe a little bit more Datacron farming. I got to read this seller's disclosure. Hold on. Shouldn't take me too long. I gotta check something here. Why is my internet running like crap? No. Uh-oh. God dang it. You know what this is. What is... They don't have... Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry to everyone watching. This is the worst stream ever. No, we're full. We're full. We're full. Don't. No, we're full. Did I not post that? Did I not? No, we're full. Don't. Nobody. Sorry, I guess I didn't pin it. Sorry, I gotta check this. All right, I have to. All right, let's. Okay, sorry everybody. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get these reviews done. I'm gonna ignore this for now because I'm getting stressed out. Getting stressed out. We just finished Mystic Mac, right? All right, K-Shock, let's take a look. Oh, for the love of God. You hear, K-Shock? Trying to find something you wrote so I can check your messages. I'm not doing well today. K-Shock, are you here? I need your ally code. Whatever I have isn't working. Let's do Paulus Pagel here, and if K-Shock, please, I don't see the one I have written down isn't working. Sorry, everybody. All right, Superman 16. This is gonna be Paulus Pagel. Are you here, Paulus? Are you here, K-Shock? I've got written down 3352. Let me see if this is here. Let me see if I can check you now. Yeah, I wrote down the number you put. 335254637. That's not working. All right, Paulus, we are at 0.23.24. Squad GP 2.4 million. Could be a bad mod score. Sorry, guys, we're skipping the guessing for the rest of it here. All right, 4 million, 4.072 million. And the score was 0.23.24. It's going to be a bad mod score. Okay. Three, 365-254-367. Okay, I did write it down the way you put it before. So as long as we know, Paulus Pagel's here. Okay, Paulus Pagel, that's a horrible mod score. It's just at 4 million the average, and we're doing a quickie here. So at 4 million the average is going to be 1, and you're at 0.24. That just means you got to get better mods. You don't have good enough mods. You're not working on them. You can see there's hardly any mods even on the roster here. So you just need to get mods. Go check out Mods 101. I published an update to Mods 101 recently. Go check that out. You'll learn all about how to farm the mods on your roster. We take a look here at 4 million. We've got the home one at 6 stars. By 4 million, you should have endurance and home one at 7 stars. It's just kind of unexcusable, actually. you've got enough light side ships to just finish those events. You should be every day. You should be doing these events. Home 1 and the endurance. Get those things to 7 stars. Okay. Your home 1, your fleets. Yeah, you're not really farming Executor here. You don't have Punishing One being farmed. I don't see any Razor Crest at all. No B-Wing, so you joined after B-Wing. You bought the Finalizer. I think I saw Kylo over here, right? Kylo. Okay. We want to build 2 fleets, and you don't have any fleets. That's kind of a bad thing. You've got this Radis fleet, which is nothing. We need to farm you away. You're 15 stars away from 7 stars on Razor Crest, I'm assuming. Okay, well, let's go get the Executor. You need to farm the Punishing One, though. If you're going to get the Executor, you got to have the Punishing One on the roster, or it's not going to work for you. So let's get that Razor Crest, farm the Executor, get the Punishing One done, and get your Executor on the roster. For your secondary fleet, there's not much here to work with, and I would go with the home 1 is best. To get the home 1 to work, you're going to have to take a little time out of your Cantina farming and go get a B-Wing farm. You've got to have the B-Wing on the roster with Drogon, or you don't have a home 1 fleet. It's not going to work. It's your easiest farm. It's your quickest path to having a secondary fleet and a fleet that can really do some stuff in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. So I'd look at developing that home 1 fleet. If you want to develop it out further, you can go get the Kyle Katarn ship, the Falcon Hawk's Crest, or whatever it's called, and get that as well. That's the best 2 options for you right now. You need to get those light side ships to 7 stars for sure, and there's not much going on here. So I would get the Executor done and farm your way up on a home 1 fleet, which needs the B-Wing primarily. You can also work on Kyle Katarn's ship as well. Over here, I do see Kylo. It looks like Rey is right around the corner, so I fully support going after Rey next, making her your next galactic legend. We do not have the Poncho Bros, so you need to get Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan on the roster. This is of utmost importance on any roster. Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan. They've got to get on the roster at Relic 7, so you're farming the Duel of the Fates Assault Battle every single month of your life. You've got to get them on the roster. Make that a priority. A second priority after you get that done is going to be your Peridia pals. That's going to be Captain Enoch, Night Trooper, and Death Trooper Peridia. That's another assault battle. Those are really, really important assault battles. With the Peridia pals, again, Relic 7, you want to get them to at least Relic 7. Poncho Bros, Peridia pals to Relic 7. So what I want you to work on is the Executor. Go farm the B-Wing, at least get it activated. The B-Wing with Drogon, get it on your roster. Let's push forward on the home 1 as a secondary fleet. Let's get your Poncho Bros, your Peridia pals, and Galactic Legend Rey on your roster. And let me check something here. Don't see it there. Don't see that there. Do you have tokens left over right now from the Lightspeed anniversary tokens? Got Rex. It looks like you got some Lightspeed tokens left over. I would recommend taking a look at my Lightspeed farming guide or my 2026 mid-year farming guide. That'll give you a lot of guidance. I always think that Leia Organa is a great target for early accounts because of everything she does in the game. That's what I think you should be doing on your roster. That's what you should be working for. All right? Raven's Claw is what it's called. That's what it is. Mods need improvement. Go watch Mods 101. That'll help you out a lot. And that's what I recommend on this roster. And there you go. K-Shock, let's take a look and see what you got. There's K-Shock. We got Leia. Kyber 4. We got the Leviathan. No, not that yet. $3.64, 7.89, 7.6 million squad GPs. You're going to be somewhere around 12.5 million, 12 million galactic power, something like that. 12 million galactic power. That's where we are on the roster. The mod score is not going to be super exciting. 3.64, 7.89. Really, we haven't done this before? Really? 3.64, 7.89. Really? Yeah, you're pretty low on that. That makes some sense. It looks like a decent mod score, but at 12 million, your average is going to be 13.46. So this puts you like in this range. So you're below average on your mod score. You see all these people that and the averages are really pulled up. So you're pretty low on the mod score. So keep working those mods. You got to be working on the mods because they're not looking good. You thought we'd done it back in May? I don't see it. Well, okay, there was a period of roster reviews that did not get onto the new design, so it was redesigned by Scuba Steve, and some of those reviews didn't make it on the new list. I need to get that in there. You don't have any tokens left. What'd you use the Rebel token on? I didn't see what you would have used that Rebel token on, Paulus, for seriously. All the Rebel tokens you had were provided for free, so I'm not sure what you would have used that on. Let's see here. So, I was on Vulture Droid. We got a 4-star Executor, a 5-star Profundity, a 7-star Leviathan. I'll say it again, it's going to take you, 2 years to get these things to 7 stars. So at some point, you got to bite the bullet and save some crystals or buy some crystals and get these things advanced up to moving fast. But you got them done. You're lacking the Marauder there. You got the Y-Wing done. We got the B-Wing here. We got the Raven's Claw being first. So your fleets are in pretty good shape. I just like the 7 stars on the Executor Profundity. It just makes it work better. So, but your fleets are pretty solid. Really? 12 million for Galactic Legends? Is that right? $12 million and 4 Galactic Legends. $12 million for Galactic Legends. You've got Cobb Vanth, you've got Bo-Katan, you've got the Stranger. You're gonna have Satele Shan on here. You got Starkiller. You have Balin. He needs to be relic at least 7, really 8 or 9. It's time to get some Galactic Legends here. It's time to get some Galactic Legends. You can take a break next era and work on ships. You were working on Kylo last time. Well, you got 4 GLs. I mean, you could work on Rey. You've got Ben Solo down there at 1 star, not really, or level 1. I'd be farming Galactic Legends. I think really this roster needs to be focused on Galactic Legends. You're looking at Rey. You're looking at I would do Ahsoka soon if you can. She's got a nice little assault battle every month. It's not called an assault battle, but it is. She should be next. I'm looking at Rey, Ahsoka, and and Hondo coming up next on this roster. That's what I'd be looking at if I had this roster. Get that done. Work on your mods. You got some good Datacron farming, so that's holding you up a little bit. Got a lot of stuff going on, man. I know you got a lot of stuff going on. You are really low on Galactic Legends for a roster at this level. Just, I know you're focused on the raid there. I like a Relic 10 Darth Bane. That's getting some work done. You've got a lot of depth here. It's a really deep roster. What to focus on first? I'd focus on getting this to 7 stars and this to 7 stars. And I would probably just get a pivot over to Ray. That's what I would do. You've already got this ready to go. You've got Ray ready to go. I would go over to get Ray and then get Ben Solo done so you can have him on there with the team. And then you start looking at Ahsoka after that and then Hondo after that. That's where I'd be going with this. All right? Then you can do Lord Vader, Jedi Master Kenobi, Sith Eternal. Do those guys down the road. Do those guys down the road. Fenrir. Let's take a look. Fenrir. We got Kylo. We got Leviathan. This looks familiar. Didn't we just do this one? Anytime 6 shock. 11.1, 25.16, 8.6 billion GP. That's gonna be 17, somewhere around 14 million GP. Man, my shirt is blended in today, isn't it? Somewhere around 14 million GP. 13.4. Let's pull this one up. All right. 13,475,246. Mod score is 11.1 and 25.16. Really? At 13 million, you're just like an average mod score. 13.4 million, 25. So 13.4 million. That doesn't seem right. I feel like that's registering right here. $13,475,246. Okay. 11.1, 25.16. It's saying yellow. I think it's a pretty good mod score. I mean, I don't know how that's yellow. I think it's being killed by these guys. I think these guys are crushing. I think that's a good mod score. You're above average. You're probably just below green. Wow. I think it's a good mod score. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. It's not registering, but that's a good mod score. Okay, so we got all the ships. Everything. Again, I would finish off a comeuppance farm just because you never know when another lifter is going to come along the way. I'd finish that B-Wing farm. I would just finish your ships. I would just finish them. And over here, we got 4 8GLs. It's Ahsoka and Hondo that are missing. And that's all that's missing. Yeah, man, you're all in on Ahsoka and Hondo. You're all... Pirate King Hondo would be a huge mod advantage. I mean, you're all in. Ahsoka and Hondo is what you got to do. That's it. That's it. Where are we here? Yep. It's a great roster, dude. I like your mods. You do need to do some Datacron farming. This is a roster that could really do some Datacron farming. Let's see here. No Cobb Vanth. No Satele Shan. Yeah, you're not really doing Conquest, are you? Fenrir's not playing Conquest. He just doesn't care. Doesn't care. if I had to say one thing on the roster out of everything, I would say if you dial in on Conquest, you'll really be doing a lot better. That's what I would say there. 29, 27, 27, 28. That's a really fast Kylo. That's a really fast Kylo. Let's do a quick look here. Top players for speed. 608 is the top speed in the game. And your guy is at 603. What's the name on the account? Fenrir, okay. There you go. You're one of the fastest. You're one of the top. 39 fastest SLKRs in the world. Really nice. Very nice. Conquest is a hellscape. Well, I mean, if you start investing in it, you would get the returns for that. But I get it. I get it. How to beef? Let's take a look. The one Knights of Righteousness, we got Qui-Gon team there. Look at that. With Carbonite 1, with the Poncho Bros at Relic 6. I got to be Relic 7 with Negotiator there. Are you here, How to Beef? Are you here? 0.47, 0.77. That's going to be like a 7-point-something million galactic power. He says a really bad mod score. This is like a historically bad mod score, dude. I don't know what you guys deal with as mods lately. 7512 714. I mean, that's just a bad mod score. 0.47, 0.77. At 7.5 million, you're right down here at the bottom. You're just way down at the bottom. Horrible mods. How to Beef has horrible mods. We've established that. Okay. We've got Home 1, Negotiator. No big ships yet. No big capital ships yet. Looks like we're underway here, but you've been sitting on IG 2000 at 5 stars for about 5 years, and you need to get the Razor Crest done as well. You should be farming Executor on this roster, and you don't have B-Wings, so this is not a fleet. There's no fleet here. You do have Marauders, so you have a Galactic Republic fleet. This is the fleet you're going to work with. Galactic Republic fleet. Galactic Republic fleet. That's fleet you work with. Go get your Executor, and you'll have 2 fleets on the roster. B-Wing would transform this mess. A B-Wing would transform this, so keep that in mind as you're moving forward. So, yeah, fleets have something to be desired, but looks like you're kind of working on it toward the Executor for sure. 7.5 million. Kylo just got done. Kylo just got done. Okay. So we're gonna have Kylo. There's Drogon. I would be dialed in on Leia Organa if I was you. I would be dialed in on Leia Organa for sure. Traya would be a great team for you. We do have the Poncho Bros at Relic 6 I saw. Get them to Relic 7. They have to be at least 7. 6 isn't going to do it for you. And get these guys to 7 as well. So we're working on it. 2 of them. There's Enoch. Token for him. 2 of those. Okay, so Poncho Bros, Pretty Pals, Relic 7, finish Kylo to at least Relic 7 with the Zetas. Excuse me. Another account that I probably would do Rey on, although until you get Ben Solo, she's very handicapped till you get Ben Solo. And I would push hard for Leia Organa. No Balin. Great Mother's under construction. No, okay. Executor, B-Wing for your home one. Finish up your Kylo. Poncho Bros and Pretty Palace Relic 7. We got to get Balin. We got to get Bo-Katan Mandalore. We got to get Leia Organa. That's your priorities. And get that Great Mother's team up and running too. That's your priorities. Maybe some Datacron farming as well. And your mods need a lot of work. Your mods need a lot of work. Luca Jim. Luca Jim. W2, Impurity Force Walkers, Leia, Kyber 3, Leviathan. All right, sir. Thank you. Good job, King of Britons. 7.81, 17.47, 8.72 million squad GP, somewhere around 16 million galactic power. Should be okay. Let's take a look here. No, it won't be 16 million. Like 15 million galactic power. 13 million. That's lower than I didn't do the math very well there. 13,684,096. We did do it. Okay. Now I forgot the number. 13,684,096. We did this at some point in the past. I didn't put a date on it. 7.81, 17.47. All right. Let me delete that one at the bottom. Okay. So, I mean, I think these are a little bit, 13.6 million, 17. You're a little bit low on the mod score. I mean, it looks all right, but your galactic power is so high that you really got to have better mods. But you know what you're doing. So, yeah, we got to work on mods a little bit. You just said you know that in chat. All right. For ships, we got them all. Again, my mandate here is get all your ships to 7 stars so that you're not struggling next time they put a lifter out or something. You don't want to be caught with your pants down when a lifter comes out and you don't have the ships front. So get all your ships to 7 stars. Only one, I think, the Rogue One. We have every galactic legend except for Pirate King Hondo. We have Satele Shan. It's just a good roster. It's just a good roster. Nothing really missing. Datacrons are okay. If you were doing more Datacron farming, you'd probably be, you might be able to move to Kyber 2. But honestly, if you're happy with Kyber 3 and you don't have Hondo and you're not like forking out the nose for the era characters, this is just a nice roster. I think you're right. It's just the mod score's a little bit off, but this is a nice roster. This is a nice roster. But keep working for those mods. Does the mod graph adjust for time? No, it just adjusts for a galactic power. It just goes on galactic power. I don't have time to do all the calculations for how long and we're not doing that. So that's a nice roster, Luca Jim. Thanks for sharing it. It's definitely an end game roster. Well, almost end game, late game, very late game. Just no Hondo Onaka on there, and you're not going crazy for all the era units. It's mods and then mods and maybe some Datacron farming that can really take you up to the next level in the game. For sure. Nice roster. Well done. Well done. Beegs gave one to Dark Mooney here. Dark Moon, we got Kylo. Home 1, Carbonite 2. This is promising. This is promising. .63, .79. Squad GP is 2.96. That's going to put us around 6 times 80, somewhere around I'm going to say 4.5 million squad GP. Or GP, 4.699, 4699085. Could be bad mods. And we're at 0.63, 0.79. I can't buy a good mod score these days, although that one is, I think you are barely squeaking into average there. If I just gotta say it, I think you're barely squeaking. 4.6 million, 7.79. You are barely, so like yellow represents 25 percentile to 75 percentile. You're on the lower part of that 25th percentile. So your mods do need some work, even though they're not the worst we've seen today. You should be farming the Executor. I don't see a punishing one. Hopefully you've been working on that Razor Crest for yourself. You need to get that Executor on the roster. You do have a B-Wing. You could build a fleet here, but you don't have a fleet yet. I would be working on building up a Rebel fleet, get a token for Kyle Katarn, farm that Raven's Claw. If you get Biggs's ship up there, they can begin starting lineup. You can get the Y-Wing up. So you need to get a Rebel fleet going with that B-Wing coming in. But you got to be farming that Executor. There's just no real, there's no real plan in place for ships, it looks like. Ships are just kind of roundabout. Yeah, there's no plan in place for ships at all. I would be farming my way toward Executor. Again, you bought the Radis bundle. Everybody's buying the Radis bundle, I guess. Yeah, you bought the Radis bundle and the Finalizer bundle. Farm your way toward the Executor. Get that done. Get the Punishing one farmed, and you got to get that Home 1 fleet up and running. I'd be working on those two fleets. Work on those two fleets. Let's see here. Got Wampa and Relic 9. That's a little bit overkill, but hey, why not overkill Wampa? We all love Wampa. When you get that Kron, you could probably do some crazy things with that Wampa there. Grand Inquisitor being worked on. That's cool. If you're in a guild that's doing road territory battles, you got to get all your Inquisitors to Relic 7, so you could be helping out with the Reva shards. Padawan Obi-Wan, Relic 5 Master. Get these guys to Relic 7. Take those guys to Relic 7. That's a minimum. They're not going to do much for you at Relic 5. This looks like you're doing traditional farming and Night Trooper. I don't recommend this. I just think this is a brutal way to farm with the way the game works now. Maybe you went out and bought the Gear 12 Lightspeed token. I would use Erodium tokens on Enoch and Peridia and Tetra Peridia. You're probably too deep in on Night Trooper at this point. You might as well go ahead and finish him like this. Get these guys farmed up to Relic 7 to go with your Poncho Bros, Pretty Pals. Of course, that's the way you want to start. The one thing I would say is stop spending Gear 12 Lightspeed tokens. These are the death of a roster. These are and hopefully this is something you've stopped doing already. Buying these Gear 12 Lightspeed tokens is a great way to absolutely crush your progress. Now you have to go farm all the Gear 12 finishers. This is a killer. You want to farm, only spend on a Rhodium Lightspeed tokens with your era level currency. Don't buy these Gear 12 tokens. These are killers. These are killers. You're gonna have to go back now and spit. You did stop. Okay, good. So I would just sunk cost it. You just realize it's a sunk cost. You can't go back in time and fix it. And just grab a Rhodium tokens with these guys. Just grab a Rhodium tokens with these guys. Okay? That's what I'd be doing here. A Rhodium tokens. All right? Okay. That's what I would be doing there. Go get Leia Organa. That's my focus. Poncho Bros, Peridia Pals, Executor, Leia Organa. That would be my complete focus on this roster. When that stuff is done, you can go into Lightspeed farming and doing everything and get Kylo up and running. Kylo's going to be a big add on your roster for sure. That's what I'd be focused on here. That's what I'd be focused on here. Now it'll start over. But you got some work to do here for sure. You kind of gone a little bit roundabout, but yeah, that's what I'm focused on. That's what I'm focused on. All right, last one for today. It's a regular review, so we're not going to speed. It's not a quickie here. Harbor Steel. Again, sorry for all the interruptions today, guys. Just got some life events taken over. I may have to skip streaming the rest of the week just to make sure I can get that stuff figured out. Harbor. We got Leia Organa. We got the Negotiator. We're in Bronzium 4. .43, 0.86, 6.19 million squad GP. That's going to be like 9 million. And that's not going to be great either. It's going to be. We see some. You guys are horrible at mods. I don't know what to tell you. It's just not going very well with the mods. 9 million, I said, right? Let's get this entered. 8998247. .43, 0.86. All right, so bad mods. Your mods are really bad. At 9 million, the average is 5, and you're at point. You're less than. You're just bad. That's just bad. Bad mods. Bad mods. Harvey Steele says, I'm already working on Kylo. Don't know who to spend my gear on. Okay. So you got to work on your mods first. Take your phone, go in the dark part of your closet, work your mods, go check out Mods 101, learn how it works. We got to figure it out. Bad mods. Bad mods. Yikes. Okay. So now... All right, so what's going on with this roster? You have Darth Bane at Relic 6. That's a Lightspeed bundle. What's the deal with this roster? Starkiller Gear 12. Gas Gear 12. I am going to say that you played a long time ago, left the game, and came back. Oh, yeah, that's about just under a year's worth. That's like 10 months worth of Galactic War battles? Maybe not. But why don't you have the B-Wing then? Where's the B-Wing? just started the game semi-serious. Don't know what to focus on, so everything's kind of... Where's the B-Wing? You were playing... You were certainly playing last September when the B-Wing came out. You have it ready to activate? I don't know what's going on here. Nobody's buying finalizer bundles and Radis bundles and not working on anything. You've been spending all energy on relics and gear for Leia and to get Kylo. Okay. And Sith Eternal. What we have here is truckloads of lightspeed bundles and non-directional farming for the most part. You're all set for Kylo. If you are trying the event right now and having trouble, it's because you don't have a Zeta on General Hux. FYI. And you have bad mods, but you need that Zeta on General Hux to really do the first tier of the Kylo Supreme Leader Kylo Ren event. You've just gotta well, we gotta go back to the basics because we're missing basics. So you jumped into doing stuff but didn't fill out the starter. So, like, you didn't start at the start. You started in the middle and you started grabbing Galactic Legends and, you know, whatever. So you need... I'm not doing GAC. I have personal things going on I gotta go take care of. There's a lot. My mind is just spinning right now. You have no idea. You have no idea what's going on in my head right now. I can't do GAC today. I may not be able to stream the rest of the week. Okay. Wait, what do I want to say here? I'm not even sure where to go. Look, you can do Kylo. You've already got Leia, and you can do Kylo. I would stop Galactic Legending right there. You need to farm the Executor. I hope you have a bunch of Razor Crest shards lying around that you've been grabbing in Fleet Arena. So farm the Executor. Farm the B-Wing. And farm the Marauder. Okay? Executor is a big farm. Gonna have to finish IG 2000. You need to go get the Punishing One to round it out. You need to get the Razor Crest, which hopefully you've been grabbing shards in the Fleet Arena store. You need to farm the B-Wing, and that'll give you a Home 1 fleet, a Rebel fleet. And you need to farm the Marauder, which will give you a Galactic Republic fleet. That'll get us 3 fleets. That'll get us 3 fleets we can work with. Keep farming the Raven's Claw, by the way, here too. Okay? We can work around a Profundity later as well, but just worry about those 3 right now. The Executor, the Marauder the ship, and the B-Wing, okay? Let's get those farmed. Let's get those farmed. Okay. Now, over here, let's get your Poncho Bros and Peridia Pals to Relic 7. They're just lagging behind. 7 stars, Relic 7. Poncho Bros, Padawan Obi-Wan Master Qui-Gon, Peridia Pals, Enoch, Night Trooper, Death Trooper. Let's get those done. Focus on those. Get them done. When those are done, we're going to get Bo-Katan and Mandalore. I mean, we're just going basics here. I'm going right to the basics. When those are done, Bo-Katan and Mandalore, Baylan Skoll, and Great Mothers. Get those on your roster. And then you can move on from there. Okay? Executor, B-Wing, Marauder, the ship. That'll get you 3 fleets you can work with. Over here, go ahead and finish up Kylo. Finish up Kylo. You might as well go ahead and put some relics on Sith Eternal as well. You got him there. Let's go ahead and use him. Poncho Bros, Peridia Pals, Relic 7 on both, Baylan Skoll with Great Mothers, and Bo-Katan Mandalore. Then we start thinking about things like Jabba the Hutt. That's where we go there. That's where we go there. Okay? And work on your mods, because your mods are really, 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 really bad. And there we go, boys and girls. Sorry for my distractions today. A lot of stuff kicked in that I was hoping to kick in earlier in the day and just all hit here in the afternoon. We got folks that are streaming Grand Arena. We're going to send you over to Troopers on Break over on the YouTubes. I got to run. All right, we're going to rate a few people here on YouTube and Twitch. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Sorry for my distractions. I will definitely see you later. I hope you have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Always remember, Nooch too good.